Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. So today we are going to discuss our topic about the topic 4, which is the the preamble, the Article 10, and the Article 11. So I'm gonna focus about the Article 4. But by the way, this is our topic: his or her person's profession and business. Let's go to our objective. Explain how professional teacher should conduct himself, herself as a person, and teaching profession and business. Okay, the first is that the preamble. So I'm gonna read first the preamble and I'm gonna discuss it later. Teachers are the licensed professionals who possesses dignity and reputations with high moral values as well as technical and professional competence in the practice of their noble profession. And they strictly adhere to observe and practice this set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values. Okay, regarding with the preambles, you as a teachers or being a professional teacher is that there are a lot of values, right? So, dapat if you are a teachers, you need to have your reputations and dignity for you to have a moral values to your students, to your community. Because you as a professional teachers, you are part of the community, whereas you are served as a role model. So that's what I understand about the preamble of the Code of Ethics of Professional Teacher. Let's go to Article 4, a teacher in the profession. Section 1. See. Okay. Every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as noble calling. So, being a professional teacher, it is not about your role or your responsibility na dapat nimong buhaton if you are a teacher. It is all about the fulfilling of your learners to have more understanding, or they can be success in the future, because it is very nice to hear that you have your students successful. Just like for example, na kay students puhon na maingon sa imo na, teacher, successful na ko. I am now a professional teacher. I am now a professional doctor. I am now a professional police or any professional works na naa. So it is very important that you are very active teachers. So let's go to now section 2. Every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, shall make the best preparations for the career to teaching, and shall be at his best at all times in the practice of his profession. It is because of being professional teachers, you need to do your best as a teachers, because nowadays we are now in the 21st century learner. The students can easily search the information to the internet, but wala sila kabalo if that information mao ba na ang itakol sa teacher. So you as a teachers, you need to become what do you call that one, you need to do your best na dapat you can focus the lessons, the information na imuha lang mahatag sa teacher. So moala na akong topic, and the rest of the section is discussed by my reporters. Thank you.
So good afternoon everyone, especially to you sir. By the way, my name is Jessamay Mahbutong. So now I'm going to continue discussing the Article 4, a teacher and the profession, from Section 3 to Section 5. So in Section 3, it says that every teacher shall participate in the continuing professional education program of the Professional Regulation Commission and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to become nationally and internationally competitive. So according here in the Section 3 that Teachers can be nationally and internationally competitive, but they have to participate in continuing professional education. So when we say continuing professional education, it is where the teachers can have masterals or doctorate, and with that enhance their skills and techniques on how they are going to teach their students. So the continuing professional education, it not just help the teachers, but it also helps the students. So now let's proceed to the section 4. According here in the section 4, every teacher shall help if duly authorized to seek support from the school, but shall not make improper misinterpretation through personal advertisement and other questionable means. So here in the section 4, it says that every teacher can seek a help from the schools, but they have to make sure that the name of the school can't be tinted because of the help they ask. Like for example, if the teacher is napatolfo, so the teacher can ask help from the principals, but they have to make sure that the schools can't be tinted. So now let's proceed to the section 5. According to the section 5, every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it dignified means for earning a decent life. So being a professional teacher is not just about our passion to teach the children, but it is also it also support our daily living. It is where we have a salary to have our needs. So being a teacher, we will not going to use our power to have a decent living. So like for example, we are going to use our power to have a business that is illegal. So as a teacher, we have to have decent living. So that's all about the section 3, 4, and 5 in the article 4. And the remaining topic will be discussed by my other groupmates. That's all. Thank you.
Today we are going to discuss Article 10, the teacher and business, together with my groupmates. But before that, let me introduce myself first. Hi everyone, I am Itushing B. Fernando, and my assigned topic is Article 10, Section 1. So Section 1 states that a teacher has the right to engage directly or indirectly in legitimate income generation, provided that it does not relate to or adversely affect his work as a teacher. So as a teacher, we should know that it is okay or we have a right to have a business, but it should not affect our duty as a teacher. For example, if we want to have a store, we need to hire a personal assistant that will manage our business. All we have to do is to visit our store and monitor the progress of its profit. Dili kay imbes na teaching hours nimo naka sa imuhang store. So di na siya, so naka-affect siya sa imuhang duty as a teacher. So we should hire a PE to manage our business.
So now let's proceed to section 2. A teacher shall maintain a good reputation with respect to the financial matters such as debts, loans, in arranging satisfactorily his private financial affairs. So this section requires that teacher should maintain a good reputation in financial matters, particularly in terms of settling their debts, loans, and other financial affairs. So essentially, it emphasizes the importance of teachers managing their responsibilities and ensuring that their financial dealings are conducted in a reputable manner. So it is important for us teachers to maintain our good reputation.
Good day everyone, I am Finitrain Daniel Liwakat. So now let us continue to the Article 10, Section 3 as stated in this PPT. So this prohibition is in place to prevent any potential conflict of interest, particularly if the teacher influenced the purchase and disposal of such materials. However, there appears to be an exemption if the teacher rules specifically requires involvement of this transaction, as long as it complies with the existing regulation. And also, this provision is common in educational institutions to ensure the transparency and ethical conduct of the educators or among the educators. That could be all to my assigned topic. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Nicole M. Limboy and I'm going to discuss about the Article 11, which is the teacher as a person. So in Article 11, Section 1, a teacher shall live with dignity in all places, at all times. So in Article 11, Section 1, emphasizes that teachers are expected to uphold a standard of dignity in all places and at all times. This requirement speaks to the high ethical expectations placed on educators to exemplify respect, professionalism, and integrity consistently regardless of the context or setting. It reflects the notion that the conduct of a teacher should reflect well on themselves, their profession, and the institutions they represent, emphasizing the value of maintaining a positive and principled attitude at all times. This standard likely serves to promote a culture of professionalism and ethical behavior within the teaching profession, highlighting the significance of upholding dignity as a core value in educators' personal and professional lives. Now let's proceed to the Article 11, Section 2. A teacher shall place premium upon self-respect and self-discipline as the principles of personal behavior in all relationships with others and in all situations. In Article 11, Section 2, it emphasizes that the importance of self-respect and self-discipline in a teacher's personal behavior in all relationships and situations. This means that teachers are expected to conduct themselves with respect and discipline, both in their interactions with others and in their conduct in various circumstances. It's a call for educators to uphold high standards of personal behavior as they navigate their role within the educational community. This principle serves as a cornerstone for promoting positive and professional conduct among teachers, which can significantly impact the culture and environment within schools and educational institutions.
So, good evening everyone. I am Ainol Martia Alchudoro and I will be discussing to you the Article 11, Section 3. So, in this section, as a professional, we need to act as a professional teacher. So, kita as a teacher, maging role model ta sa ato ang mga co-teacher, mga students, and also sa community. So as a person, dili ta pwede na maghinilas as a teacher. We need to be respectful, we need to be kind to everyone, especially to our students. So, if gusto ka respetohan sa imuhang estudyante and also sa imuhang katrabaho ng mga teachers, you need to act na para pod respetohon kanila. And also maging open ta sa ubang tao, like if naaman sila'y mga negative feedback sa tua, kailangan na i-adapt or at tuang
ato ang kuan to siya i-accept with full heart without any hatred towards them, so that we can live a peaceful and harmonious life.
Article 11, Section 4. A teacher shall always recognize the Almighty God as guide of his own destiny and the destinies of men and nations. Teachers as individuals are supposed to acknowledge the Lord's standards as his model of conduct and morality. He must make people see that he respects God's laws through his behavior and actions. As bear in mind that the teachers is a masterpiece and an instrument of God's will. He is an educator who facilitates learning at all educational levels for the benefits of others. A teacher is the person who assists students in gaining knowledge, skills, and virtue. In addition to being a professional whose duty is to instruct and direct learning. Teachers must always look up to Almighty God or Supreme Being as their guide of their own destiny. They should also live with dignity. And as a powerful role model to the community, they must live with a very good image, personality, and be an inspiration to the people around him. So we teachers are not just teaching knowledge from the books and from the experience. We also teach students on how to make our Almighty God their guide and their light for their future. We should be a role model to all of the students and the people around us.
That would be all. Thank you.